I want to quickly go through the 11 games that I'm not picking and tell you if I have a lean or a feel on it, okay? So, Titans-Bears. Bears are 4.5-point favorites. Rookie quarterback first start laying 4.5 points. Don't love it. I also am not going to bet Will Levis on the road, so I'm just staying away from that one. Steelers-Falcons. Falcons laying 3.5. I like Atlanta this year. I don't like Pittsburgh at all, but I'm not going to. The smart bet is probably Tomlin, a little Arthur Smith revenge on his former employer, but I really don't think Russell Wilson is a competent quarterback at this point. If I had to bet a side, I would have bet the Steelers just because Tomlin getting more than a field goal, but I'm staying away from it. I know this will shock no one, but Jags at Dolphins, Dolphins getting 3.5. The Dolphins injury report is already 10 guys long. It looks like Jalen Ramsey might not play. I'm getting more than a field goal. I absolutely love Jacksonville. However, self-imposed ban. I'm staying away from it. Texans at Colts. The Texans laying 2.5 on the road. Just road team, divisional game favored. The Anthony Richardson factor scares me, and the fact that Vegas is begging you to bet the Texans. They're like, it's not. You don't even have to lay a full 3 points. That is a vintage. Stay away from me. Vikings at Giants. Vikings laying 1.5 on the road. Listen, I'm not betting on Daniel Jones getting less than a field goal. I'm also not laying points with Sam Darnold on the road. I'm staying away. Panthers at Saints. The Saints are a 3.5-point favorite. This is one of my weaknesses. Panthers Saints. There is not a single game on the schedule I am less interested in watching, so I'm just flatly staying away. I don't want to have anything to do with that game. Cardinals at Bills. The Bills are 6.5-point favorites. I think that line is perfect, so that's a stay away game for me entirely. I think the line is just right. Raiders at Chargers. Chargers laying 3. I lean Chargers there, but it also feels like they're just that the Herbert injury. I want to see him play before I bet on him. I'm also not betting on Gardner Minshew on the road, so that's a stay away. This Broncos at Seahawks, DeMonze, was, I stared at it for a long time. I really like Denver getting the points. I know that'll surprise people. But I think Sean Payton. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Seattle's favored by 5.5. So I really liked Denver getting 5.5 to rookie head coach in Seattle. I think Sean Payton's going to have the full training wheels on Bo Nix and get a competent offense out of it. However, the Mike McDonald factor of those exotic blitzes and what he was able to do with Baltimore, him coming over to Seattle now as the head coach and being able to throw that at Bo Nix in week 1 scared me. But I did like Denver plus 5.5. And if I were a teaser guy, Denver teasing them up to plus 11.5, getting it through the 6, 7, 8, and 10 would be moderately attractive to me. Commanders at Bucks. The Bucks are laying 3.5. I think that line's exactly right. Jets at Niners. The Niners are laying 4.5. Again, this is maybe a weakness as a gambler a bit. I just do kind of want to be able to watch this game totally unmolested by a bet because I have so much take equity in the, if we're being honest, kind of, both of these teams underachieving. So that was a stay away for me. But there's my leans on all those games. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.